Who wants to be a Melvinaire? It's a manhood movement, constant elevation. Every day we improving. 7 p.m. on Wednesdays, I think you should tune in. It's more than a podcast, it's a family reunion. Melvinaires. My nigga Mel up in here. You know Rome, he the plug, no telling who might appear. Could be one of your favorite rappers, community activists, businessmen and women to the shooters and savages. Melvinaires, yeah, we Melvinaires. Yeah, we Melvinaires. Yeah, we Melvinaires. Listen, you still a baby boy. This is manhood shit.
Yo. Mic check. 1 2. It's the almighty Melvinaire Podcast, man. We back in the building. Give it up. Indeed, man. Feel good to be back, baby. Your host, none other, Roman the Plug. Live and direct. I got my brother, none other, Sean Don, in the building. Always here, man. Appreciate my bro, man. Shout out to the bro, Billy Ray Valentine, whenever he pop up. Thoughts and prayers to the self-care snob. She's under the weather. So everybody, send your thoughts and prayers out for her. Pray for a strong recovery. And big shout out to her. Big shout out to everybody, man, to the team, man. My moderators, Queen and Markel. Appreciate y'all. Best engineer in the world. I'm going to just get all this shit out of the way before we even get into the show. Best engineer in the motherfucking world, man. Leader genius. Yo, absolutely, man. I love my team, man. Big shout out to my bro, Knowledge Born Allah. Do the Knowledge Radio. Subscribe to that guy. And shout out to everybody doing their thing, man. Everybody, yo. Raw Dope, Music, Life, and Love, Legend, Journey of a Soul Sister. It's too many shows to name, yo, but everybody from our camp, yo, big shout out to y'all, yo. Everybody keep grinding, keep working, yo. That's a fact, man. Before we even get into tonight's topic, man, I want to play a joint, yo. I was just in the spirit. I heard this song earlier today, man. I just want to share it. Big shout out to the homie Doc James. This is Do Better featuring Keisha.
I be constantly fucking up daily, but I never let no nigga play me. I remember what my mama said to me. I remember what my mama said to me. And if you knew better, baby, you do better. 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 I be constantly fucking up daily, but I never let no nigga play with me. I remember what my mama said to me. I remember what my mama said to me. If you knew better, baby, you do better. 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 I went back, I was young and dumb. I ain't even know what the fuck I do, cause most niggas young and dumb. They go ahead, pick up Bippy and shoot, and that life be gone and done. Right before they see 17, blessed to go and see 23. Junior year, about to carry my team, cause I've been fucking up daily and fighting demons that been up in me. I be trying to go stay out the way, but the memories start to replay. See my auntie all up in that casket, turn me into a cold-hearted bastard. But I came too far to fall now. Made a promise that I gon' ball now. I be right now fucking up daily, but I never let no nigga play me. I remember what my mama said to me. I remember what my mama said to me. And if you knew better, baby, you do better. 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 I be constantly fucking up daily, but I never let no nigga play with me. I remember what my mama said to me. I remember what my mama said to me. If you knew better, baby, you do better. If you knew better, baby, you do better. If you knew better, baby, you do better. If you knew better, baby, you do better.
If you knew better, baby, you do better. I swear these niggas is not even worthy. I be getting the bag, I done blue cheddar. I fuck it up, cutting up like a surgeon. For my paper, my money, I'm pressing down. Place to go on the bandies, it's wrapped around. Bitch, I came with a torch, I can pass it down. Put the Audi in sport just to track you down. Hold on, 95 on the 95. He won't go on no parking ride, yeah. From the bottom, I'm on the rise. Really slick with this shit like a slip slide, yeah. Got him choosing, he picking sides. Niggas keep on losing, it ain't never tied. And I've been improved. I got hella ties, how you claim you body, you ain't never slide. I be constantly fucking up daily, but I never let no nigga play with me. I remember what my mama said to me. I remember what my mama said to me. And if you knew better, baby, you do better. 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 I be constantly fucking up daily, but I never let no nigga play with me. I remember what my mama said to me. I remember what my mama said to me. If you knew better, baby, you do better. If you knew better, baby, you do better. If you knew better, baby, you do better. If you knew better, baby, you
Yo, I like that song, man. I like that song, yo. I
I'll rock with it.
Yo,
I'll
I
rock with it.
rock with that joint, yo. Like, I don't like a lot of. I ain't gonna front. Like, I stick to my brand of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But like, yo, on the young boy tip, yo, like, I like yo music. Yo, I ain't gonna front. Like, he got a couple of joints, man.
He
Shout out
got
Doc.
a little message in there.
Yeah, he got a little message in this shit too, yo. Shout out Doc James, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, so tonight is Subtle Thoughts, man. We all gonna have phone lines are open 240-863-2160. If you want to chime in on the conversation, don't be shy, don't hesitate. When you come in, yo, please hit the like button and share the show, and please make sure you subscribe. We on all streaming platforms. I do have to update that because it's a lot of shows that's not updated. So I'm gonna fix that. But yeah, anybody want to chime in on the conversation? Phone lines are open, so please. So we are going to start tonight. Subtle Thoughts is going to be our mental health series. So before we start and divulge into the conversation, we're going to start with a few definitions, so we all know where we're starting from. So let's see. Public stigma, stereotype, negative belief about a group. Example: dangerousness, incompetence, character weakness. Prejudice, agreement with belief and or negative emotional reaction. Example: anger, fear. Discrimination behavior, response to prejudice, avoidance, withhold employment, housing, opportunities. Example: self-stigmas, stereotype, negative belief about self. Character weakness, incompetence, prejudice, agreements with belief, negative emotional reactions. Example: low self-esteem, low self-efficiency. Discrimination behavior is response to prejudice and fails to pursue work, housing opportunities, for example. The 4 pillars of mental health are trauma. Going into trauma starts with trauma. Trauma can make you vulnerable to developing mental health problems. It can also cause post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, which we all deal with. We all know somebody with it. Some people misuse alcohol, drugs, or self-harm to cope with difficult memories and emotions, depending on how you are affected. Trauma may cause difficulties in your daily life. We all struggle with this. I personally do. The 3 main types of trauma are acute, chronic, and complex. Acute trauma results from a single incident. Chronic trauma is repeated and prolonged, such as domestic violence, any type of abuse, mental, physical, emotional. Complex trauma is an exposure to varied, multiple traumatic events, often on an invasive or interpersonal nature. So start with that, and that was a lot. that's a lot in itself. You know what I'm saying? But like when I start with me, like I grew up, like I'm about to be 40, bro, and like I be recalling, or I have flashbacks or recall on memories of traumatic events in my life, like some shit I suppressed, like that shit comes back. You know what I mean? And I had to come to grips and understanding dealing with my own children. I had to come to grips and understand that I experienced way more trauma than I ever thought. You know what I'm saying? Than I thought I did. So it's like people see me, like it's easy to paint me as like a big angry nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that's easy. You know what I mean? Like that's that's some easy shit. But like but to know me, you know what I mean? But to know me, you understand that like I'm the furthest thing from that. You know what I mean? Upon knowing me. But it's like
People mistake passion for
right,
anger a
for
lot.
anger. Right. A lot. You know what I mean? And but like from my upbringing, like I lived with a single mom, and my mom was a soldier, bro. You know what I'm saying? Was a legit soldier, like in the military, like just came back from Desert Storm. So my mom was on the war, in a war. Came back with PTSD. My mom had PTSD before they was calling it that. You know what I mean? So like I I had to bro, I went through it. Like I had no choice but to be tough. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't had no choice, bro. Like all my punishments, like bro, I still work out to this day from having to endure physical punishment. Like my mom be like, all right, you gotta go run 2 miles. You know what I'm saying? Like used to live in a military base, bro. Like the pull-up bars, like they used to have a whole like workout circuit. Like that was my punishment, bro. I'd have to go do pull-ups, push-ups, like the whole circuit. Like I'd be sitting in the house chilling. She'd be like, yo, get out. like what? Like go do something. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, ain't nothing to do. All right, then go do this. Go run 2 miles and go do 50 pull-ups. You know what I'm saying? Go do this and that third. Yo, all right, you just have to go do that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like, it's just like, yo, so me like working out is like not all I know, but like it's regular. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a part of me.
Did she make sure you did it? Or she came and stood over you, or did you?
Nah. I mean, no, she knew I was going to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I was going to do it. I wasn't one of them. So it's like, yo, even to this day, like I don't turn down no work, bro. Like that's kind of like one of them things I'm thankful for is my work ethic.
Work ethic, right?
Yeah, I don't turn down no work, bro. So like I take that on as a challenge. But like as an adult, like and having an understanding of mental health, like when I was married, my stepson had was diagnosed with ADHD. I didn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like at the time, like I didn't have the knowledge to understand it and the depths of it and the varies, you know what I mean? Like everything that comes along with that diagnosis. So it wasn't until I actually got like hit the Umar, I started watching a lot of Umar's videos to get like a real full understanding of what it is and what it ain't. You know what I'm saying? And kind of like from there, like, bro, like then I started mentoring. I started engaging in the mental health. I started engaging in the mental health field and was just learning more and more and more. And like as I was mentoring young black boys, bro. Like and some of these boys were diagnosed with all kinds of different things. You know what I mean? So I had to learn what these diagnoses were in order to be able to like mentor them properly. You know what I mean? I had to know everybody's jacket. So yeah, man, like it's a lot, bro.
And
similar to
stigma. I'm sorry, bro.
No, go ahead.
Stigma deals a lot. That was one of the first things you said, you know, and it comes a lot with that because stereotypes and prejudices and discrimination, and nobody wants that, on their jacket. So people to be quiet about it or harm their self-esteem.
Right.
You know what I mean, how they feel about themselves. And and once they get that labeled on them, people look at them different, such and so forth. Another part to play in is culture. Like different cultures look at things different ways, and however they look at whatever your issue is,
Yeah.
Even when it comes to getting help, how you may look at going about getting help,
right?
Because your family may do things a certain way, and we don't talk to therapists or such and so forth.
Right. And and that's another thing too. Like even the stigmatism on therapy, bro. Like I think everybody need therapy. Like everybody need a therapist, bro. Like everybody needs an outlet for someone to vent into, even if it's outside of your partner. You know what I mean? Like everybody needs somebody to vent to, in my opinion. Like everybody could use everybody could benefit from therapy. Like it's not something like even the stigmatism that like we don't as black men like we can't open up or we can't communicate or we you know what I mean, like we don't know how to do those like that. I think that's bullshit. Like I think it's a level of maturity that comes from understanding that like I don't have everything figured out. You know what I mean? Like I did experience some shit. Like to grow up in the 90s, bro, you had to see some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like coming from where we from, like bro, we all seen some shit, bro. Like and it was traumatic shit. Like it just in reality, the reality of the situation is that's what it was. The crack era was traumatic. You saw wild shit. The crack era was traumatic. Yeah.
Everybody suffered from that. Every family suffered from that in some kind of way.
Absolutely.
And you brought up earlier about PTSD, and you were saying how your mother got it from the war. But I look at it like we all have PTSD. Just PTSD was something that you can inherit.
Right.
through
Yeah.
our just and I think it
Epigenetics.
was Dr. Joy DeGrow. I think she
Yeah.
got a lot of lectures about that. And
Right.
as a people, I think we don't really realize that. We don't really realize that we all suffer from that just from our
Mm-hmm.
history of enslavement and all that. And
Right.
all that is embedded into our fiber. So PTSD is very common. Mental health is very common. I think everybody is mentally ill. All of us
All of us.
in different degrees. In different degrees.
Yeah.
And another thing you mentioned earlier about ADHD, like I just talked to a parent yesterday about a football grandma,
Mm-hmm.
and she was telling me about PTSD and same thing that I see out there on the field. She was saying that the teachers see same thing, the
Right.
disconnection, the short attention span. A lot of us have it. Like even as adults, we have it.
Yeah,
I even
absolutely.
say I think I suffer from it. I think I suffer from it sometimes
Yeah.
because
Me
I
too.
be having a million things, different things in my head going on. Somebody
Yep.
could be saying something. I don't even be listening to them sometimes. Like
Yep.
just so much going on in my
Like yo,
head.
you remember on the cartoons, yo, like on the Simpsons and shit, yo, like they niggas be talking to Homer and it be a fucking monkey with the tambourine and shit. And nigga,
Yeah,
yeah, you
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Yeah, bro,
yeah,
that be me.
uh,
That be me, bro. Like, like I'll be thinking about some whole other shit. Like somebody be talking to me, I'll be like, yeah, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
responding to everything, yo, I'm thinking about some whole other shit.
Yo,
Yeah,
I mean, I value it, but sometimes it's like it's insulting. I believe that people be insulted by it
yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah, I
Like it
think
could be
I
insulting.
think this I think in this society, we've been groomed. I think that's something that's kind of like been groomed. Like you had to have like the discipline, or the parents that had the discipline to be like you know, you had them friends that be like, yo, y'all ain't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
y'all ain't, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like y'all ain't doing like I had friends and like their parents wouldn't just let them do certain shit. You know what I mean? And it was for whatever reason it was just a no. You know what I mean? But in the long run, like like they kind of benefited from it. You know what I mean? Like going into adulthood. You know what I'm saying? Like your parents might
Mhm.
let you do something that mine's didn't. You know what I mean? And that might have got you and put you in a situation. You know what I mean? It may not have. You know what I mean? You might have got in trouble. May not have. You know what I mean? It might have been somewhere some shit happened. You seen some shit happen. You know what I mean? So for whatever reason, you know what I mean? For whatever reason, it's just like, yo, nah, my parents won't let me go up here. My parents won't let me go there. Or, you know what I mean? Whatever. For whatever reason it is. But yeah, I know parents are like my mom's was kind of like that too, bro. Like I remember I got grounded, I got punished for like a year, bro. Like 365 days, but like a whole year. And it
Damn.
was like, yeah, bro. Like it was insane. It was insane, man. Like yo, my mom's
That's my
was
second time hearing that. That's my second time hearing about something like that because I got a childhood friend that used to be on punishment for like his dad used to put him on punishment for like a whole summer,
yeah.
a couple summers, like 30 days. No, 90 days, 365, like a year type shit. Like, and it was traumatic.
Yo, my son over here laughing at that shit.
Yo, I can't remember. Like, I don't remember what it was. Yo, like, I think I remember what it was. Yo, like, this around the time like, I first just started smashing for real, and I had this little joint. Like, I was on my way to high school, and like, this was a summer day. I was punished. Like, me and my sister was in the house, bro. Little joint called a crib, like, hey, come on over. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, my little sister over here too. I'm like, fuck it, it's gonna be worth the ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? Man, I take my sister, bro. I take my sister over to the crib, yo. I go over there and do what I do. My little sister playing with her sister, bro. I got caught. My neighbor seen me walking back and said something to my mother, bro. What's up? Like, I didn't even care, bro. That's the last time my mom whooped my ass, bro. Like, yo, I ain't feel none of that. I'm like, yo, I done got all my. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking on air, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done got my shit off. I'm gonna gladly take that ass with me. And that was the last time, bro. But like that, I got in trouble a lot, yo. I used to get in trouble a lot as a kid, but Man, maybe I had ADHD the whole time. Maybe that was the case.
Mhm.
Maybe that's why I was getting in trouble, bro. I don't know.
Well,
Like I knew.
that is what they say. Let me see. When you look at the 7 types of mental disorders, you got anxiety disorder, mood disorder, psychotic disorder, eating disorder, personality disorder,
Yeah,
dementia, and autism. And that kind of sit in the autism, ADHD, and OCD. I
yeah.
think I got a little autism, I guess. You know what I
Like,
mean?
man,
I'm a
yo, my
little
mom's
quirky.
got
That's
OC. My mom's OCD too, bro. Like, yo, that should be crazy. So, like, yo, like, I understand. I understand, yo. Like, I be understanding people, like, yo, people who wild out, bro. I be understanding. I be feeling, yo. I be even in my even in my profession, like, I be seeing niggas wild out, and like, if it's a reasonable reason to wild out, I'll let them get off for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like, yo, I would be mad too, but I still gotta do my job. So it's just like, yo, look, bro. You know what I mean? Like, yo, like, let me holler at you outside real quick. You know what I mean? And like, yo, you can say all of that. You just can't do it here. You know what I'm saying? But yo, like everybody has some form or facet of a mental
At
health.
at least anxiety.
Anxiety, definitely.
absolutely.
Anxiety, definitely. Like, yo, I knew, like, I had to come to grips, like, that I had some type of mental health issue when I look back at my first baby mother. In retrospect, and I love my daughter. Shout out Jaleese. Like, yo, I had to be crazy, bro. Like, and on some real shit. Like, that's one moment, that phase of my life, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck was you thinking, yo? Like, where was that the fuck I at in my life? You know what I mean? And I was a kid. I was a kid, bro. Like, I'd be like, damn, man, like, how the fuck I get in a situation dealing with this type of joint? You know what I'm saying? And I was just a kid, bro. Like, yo, I'm gonna have my daughter. Yo, me and my daughter gonna do a show, yo. I'm gonna bring my daughter up here one day, man.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
fire.
yeah, that was gonna be fire, man. I think I'm gonna do a show with all my kids. I'm gonna do a show with all my kids for real, in one show. I think that'd be dope. My daughter like a female me, bro. So like, it's funny as hell, bro. Like, me and my daughter got wild funny, bro. Like, it's funny. She like a female me, yo. Like, this is fucking funny. But yeah, yo, with on a mental health tip, like, even with like going into like the celebrity shit, like the celebrities, like, yo, we all deal with some, like, I've taken, like, I be able to look down, like, not even look down, but look at people and criticize, yo, because I've literally taken psychological exam. You know what I'm saying? Not for any type of admittance or anything, but like for a job. Like, I had to take a psych exam. I've taken several psych exams, so I know I'm not crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, clinically, I know I'm not crazy. So like, I've been tested, so like, I know I ain't crazy. So it's like, when I see people do certain things, say certain things, you know what I mean, behave a certain way, and like, I notice certain patterns. I ain't no mental health guru, but like, I know a little something. You know what I mean? I know a little something. You know what I mean? I did a little homework, yo. Like, I worked in a mental hospital for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, with patients. You know what I mean? On top of, like, I used to do like I was in a psychiatric rehabilitation program. Like, that was my title. I was a psychiatric rehabilitation specialist at one point in time in my life. So like, but if we speak on something, it's like, I know a little something, bro. But like, it ain't just me up here with the joke. I ain't just talking shit. Like, I know a little something. Like, I got a little background. So
I don't really think it's that hard to
it's
recognize
not.
somebody that has some type of mental disorder,
Yeah.
because it's so common. And I think in our everyday life, when you see people reacting weirdly to things like that's out of the ordinary a little bit, or if you look at people just doing um things that I would consider, I'm inappropriate, not the word. not even corny. When I'm
Not
speaking
holding
about a
back.
men. No, when I'm speaking about a men, like as far as like not, I don't want to say manly. Yeah, that might be the word. If it's not manly, they reacting like they out here and they doing stuff that's out of character and it's not manly.
Yeah.
Like in the sense of you don't have the you either don't have the communication skills. I'm trying to figure. I'm asking this is me a question, like because it's your experience in psychology and all that. If they is there something psychologically wrong with them if they not feeling like they should be able to voice their opinion to other men in a way to like a grievance to another man without making it without make it like without
Like
it being like
like
you going
conflict.
behind somebody. Yeah,
Yeah,
like passive aggressive.
like passive
Without it
aggressive.
being passive aggressive.
I think
Is that something mental?
I think that's. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, it's gotta be. But that goes back to like incompetence and lack of self esteem. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's what that goes back to. Like in situations like that, like someone, even if it's someone trying to avoid conflict, like like that passive aggressive stuff, like is. I don't know, bro. Like I think that ties back to that. So I mean, at the end of the day, like by the definition, yeah. By definition,
It's
yeah,
mental.
it is mental.
Yeah, it's just weird to me because when I'm around that kind of stuff, like it's not something that like conflict is not something that I try to avoid if it's something that needs to be talked about.
Yo.
But it's
Yeah.
definitely something that you should be strategic about. Now I
Yeah,
understand people being strategic about the time, not perfect, but the right timing, or they don't feel like maybe they need to think about it more. Like that's what I do a lot to avoid, because I can be really in conflict and not even intentionally be like I just could be being me
yeah.
by standing on about who I am. Like
Yo,
okay, it's an
bro.
issue.
Yo,
Let me direct this.
I
Let me
know,
holler at this
bro.
person. No, I'm gonna go holler at this person and
Yeah,
see what's going on,
I know, bro.
and then it
Like,
just be like they might take it just the fact that you doing something simply just being you and something that's as simple as communicating
yeah.
and just being proactive about communication. People feel threatened by that.
Yo,
So
bro.
that's a lot of times that's what makes me be strategic about what should I address and what I shouldn't.
It's nothing.
Most of the stuff,
It's nothing more
Every
most
threatening
of
to
confrontation
some
don't gotta be
individuals.
conflict.
Yeah, it's
right.
nothing more. It's
And
nothing
but
more threatening to some than someone who has their words together, knows exact their thoughts, their words,
mhm,
and know exactly what the hell they're going to say, and you can't throw them off. You know what I'm saying? Someone who know exactly what they're going to
mhm,
say to you. Yo, bro. So I go through that like, even when I think I'm chilling, bro. Like I think I know I'm aggressive. I know I'm aggressive, bro. Like even when I think I'm like chilling, niggas be like, yo, this nigga, like, yo, bro, I be thinking I'm chill. I be thinking I'm chilling, bro. Like, and you know, but they be like, yo, this nigga, you can't take this nigga nowhere, man. Or I'll pull somebody, let me holler at you real quick. And it's like, yo,
right.
you know what I mean? Yo, some people never been in situations where they had to handle conflict. You know what I mean? When it's like, yo, as men, in my opinion, as men, there's no way you could call yourself a man and not be able to have a resolution of conflict. You know what I mean?
Or, or
Like
they or they fear the confrontation
they
because
fear the
they think
confrontation,
every
right?
confrontation is they fear conflict, so
Right,
they they're afraid of the confrontation. How about
right,
that?
right,
They equate conflict. They equate conflict to danger.
right, right. And instead of like, and that's the thing, that's the art of a conversation though, because like
Right.
the conversation could it can go various ways.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I equate. I go into the conversation conflict. I go into conflict. I look at it as solving a time to solve problems, as
Right,
me a learning experience.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? It's all about perspective. So it's frustrating when you have that type of perspective and you dealing with people that just Like what we described, this is
that's why
frustrating,
who in
bro.
your circle matters, bro. Like that's why it's like, that's why I keep the people who know me, bro. Everybody around me gonna tell me about myself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Whether I want to hear it or not, you know what I mean? The people that I have, the people that's around me are gonna tell me about myself, bro, and that's why they around me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm slipping, if I'm fucking up, my people's gonna tell me. You know what I'm saying? If you don't agree with something, you ain't like something I said, if I did something you ain't like, I'm confident that all y'all gonna tell me. You know what I'm saying? All my people's gonna tell me. You in my circle, you gonna tell me about myself, yo. And that's the people I want around me. Nothing else, yo. You know what I mean? Like, yo, conflict, bro. I'm a professional conflict dealer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I deal with conflict. like, that's my job, bro. So it's like, dealing with it is like, it ain't nothing. I'm used to it.
That make a lot of sense, bro, when you said it like that.
Yeah, like I'm a professional conflict revolutionary. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I am. That's what I always been.
The mental health joint when you was working in there too. So especially when you're dealing with that, so
Right. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's been multiple issues, bro. Like one day it was somebody who ain't want to take a shower. You know what I'm saying? One day it was somebody who wanted to fight. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like it just depended on the day. Yeah, real shit though. Like it just depended. Like bro, like I done dealt with all kinds of different patients, like everything, man. Like I seen a lot. So like, and, when even
that
in the
makes
midst
you
of that. Now go ahead.
just that experience, that professional experience, is something you learned that helped you with your personal experiences. Because the same dynamics you was doing in your professional experience happens in your
Absolutely.
personal experience in everyday life. You
Absolutely.
might have to fight somebody one day. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? We older
Right.
now.
Right.
We older now. That's why I said, like, when you're going back to conflict and being strategic about what you want to address, you always want to think about the reaction of the other person. Is it might be a fight and all that. Like, you got to be strategic. Like, that's
Absolutely.
why I just try to be just be humble and as much as possible, up to a certain extent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
like it can sometimes be it's helpful, like you said, the first aid. You know what I mean? Like, and as we talking about mental health, when you're dealing with someone who have it and you love them, or and you want to help them, how do you approach them? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
One of the methods is the algae method. You know what I mean? And that's an acronym. And the first one, A, stands for approach the person, assess and assist with the crisis. You want to help them. You don't want to be stigmatized, and you want to, hey, you want to deal with them. You want to listen, communicate non-judgmentally. You want to give support and information. You want to encourage them, to get the appropriate help and encourage other support. You just want to, and you don't got to do it in the same form. It's not lineal, but you want to be able to catch those signs and be there to help them.
Yeah. And like
all those are tools.
Yeah, like all those are tools. It's all tools, bro. Like it's literally like a Swiss, like having that information it makes you like a Swiss Army knife. So like being able to like diagnose. I had a situation one time. I had a situation one time. I had this dude. This was during the pandemic. Dude was walking around in the harbor, bro, with like a pocket knife, but just like, the funny shit was he was only doing it to white people. You know what I'm saying? But like, he had a pocket knife, but that was the funny shit. Like, that was the funny shit about it. He was only doing that shit to white people, bro. Well, he was walking down the harbor, but like he had a pocket knife and he was just doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just
There's that
fucking with people.
PTSD. There's that PTSD kicking
Just
in.
fucking with people, yo. So I get the call on the radio. They like, yeah, it's a dude, blah, blah, blah. So I'm coming, and I ain't even say nothing to him when we crossed paths. He freaked out, and freaked out, and I didn't even have all I had on me was a gun. So I was like, I had to talk this nigga down. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, man, I can't shoot this nigga, bro. Like this nigga clearly out of his mind. You know what I'm saying? Unless he tried to stab me for real. But he was just talking. So like what ended up happening was when the police came, they was like, they already knew him. He just ain't take his meds, bro. He was just a dude off his meds. They was like, they pulled up. They was like, man, get your ass in the car, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he got in the car. He got in the car, no cuss or nothing, bro. I was like, man, like, but it's a situation where it's like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, hey, he could have got shot. You know what I mean? Anything, bro. Like, bro. It, like, I done been in some situations, man. Like, yeah, bro. Like, real tense shit, bro. Like, real tense shit. Like, on some real shit. Like, I never forget. I was speaking of mental health. I had got a call one day. This is in the same spot. This is around the same time. I got a call about a homeless woman in the garage. So me and we going through this garage looking for this woman. Yo, bro, when I tell you that about this mental health shit, like I bumped into this lady. I bumped into her. She did not live there. She was she was living in the garage. She was homeless, but she was living on the street, bro. But like, she was so crazy, like sharp though, like cunning, convincing, like bro, she was all of that. Like, yo, she sat up there, gave a fake address, everything about where she lived at, seen someone who lived in there, pulled them up, just started talking to them to throw niggas off to make it look like she lived there, bro. You know what I'm saying? She had a whole tent set up in the garage, like everything, bro. And then like, yo, I had to kick her out. And I felt bad, but you know, like, it is what it was, bro. Like, I ain't never seen no shit like this. Like, yo, she like disappeared. Like, that shit was like Thriller, yo. Like, no, I can't even front. Shit was like Thriller, bro. Like she disappeared. I ain't know where she was at, bro. Like, yo, I had to go look at this bitch, yo. Like, she was in the back of the restaurant. Yo, bro, I'm talking about like in like a cubby hole, like stashed in the cubby hole, bro. Like, it was like some scary movie shit. I cannot make this up. Like, she was off her rocker, bro. Like, I was like, girl, you need to go to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? You need to get off these motherfucking streets. But then she was on that dope though. You know what I'm saying? She was on that dope. So, bruh, like, it was like some Tales from the Hood type shit. Like, you walk in the room, you see a nigga walk in the room and they ain't there no more. Like, it was some shit. Like, I went behind her, bro. I went behind her and walked in the same room and she wasn't there. I was like, yo. I was like, nah, bro. Like time out, yo. Like, on everything, yo. She was in the wall, bro. She was in the wall. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life, bro. I was like, yo.
What's that movie, People Under the Stairs?
Yeah. She went in the wall. I was like, man, I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Yeah,
but
like,
I seen. Nah, go ahead, bro.
A couple months ago, you know, my nephew, he was staying with me, and he had a little, he had a little break, psychosis, and you know, that's when it really hit me the hardest, and I was like, yo, you know, this mental health thing is serious, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I got mental health first aid certified. You know what I mean? And where I work at, I deal with you know, some people they you know, they have their issues. You know what I'm saying? Just had a man, he had dementia and schizoid, I think he had one of them situations.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he got lost a few times. You know what I mean? And you know, you worry about him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
You know, just dealing with him, and hey, and he remembered me because you know I just was mindful of that because you know just dealing with situations. So yeah, but go ahead.
Nah, yeah, my aunt had dementia at like in her 60s, and like she used to get lost and like she used to go for walks and shit. But like I used to work in a retirement community, man. So like I dealt with it was like a upscale retirement community, whatever. So all these people retired, they barely got any family or whatever, living in condos and shit. But like I came across like so many people that like I met this old white dude, bro. He used to play in the NBA like before it was integrated. Like he was playing like while the league got integrated. You know what I'm saying? And like hearing him like just he used to talk to me, you know what I mean? Just like tell me stories and shit. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this shit is crazy, bro. Like, but seeing people like with dementia, bro, it was hard, man, because like you get attached to them, and then, you know, a couple months go by and they gone. You know what I'm saying? And it was just kind of like, nah, man. Like my aunt had it. My aunt had it bad. Like it accelerated kind of fast. Like so she had just stopped talking and everything. And like at that point, same thing with my grandfather. Like rest in peace, rest in peace to the original Melvin, yo. I ain't even talk about my grandfather. You know what I'm saying on here, yo. Rest in peace to the original Melvinaire, man. Rest in peace to my grandfather, man. Like Melville Rose, man. Shout out to the original Melvinaire, man. But yo, my grandfather had dementia. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro. Like he when he went, like it just that shit was like, phew, like it accelerated fast, and he forgot how to eat. You know what I'm saying? That's how he ended up passing away. He couldn't eat. His body forgot. Like his body wouldn't eat. He wouldn't eat, bro. He forgot how to swallow, like everything. Like
My grandfather, that's how my grandfather, he's still alive. He in his 80s. His birthday coming up.
yeah, that's a
And
blessing,
he has
bro.
dementia. He has dementia, yeah. He has dementia. But he's still like functioning, like he's still functioning. He lost a lot of his memory, but when we around, like he sometimes seems like he recognizes stuff, but
Yeah.
he's still
Nah.
functioning. He's still eating and stuff.
Yeah. Like that's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. Like that shit is a tough transition, you know. That shit is a really tough transition. Like
Send you through a couple moves too sometimes, because sometimes it's funny. You know, they keep saying the same thing. Go ask you the same
they
thing.
be wild funny. They be wild funny.
Get frustrated. Then sometimes it get frustrating,
Yeah.
and then I would think about it sometimes, and I put myself in like, all right, one situation. I put myself in to do mine, and I was like, yo, I could just imagine how it'd be. You know, a man with pride, and you don't know what the hell going on right now. So
Hold
you
on
don't
one
really want to
second.
act.
Hold on,
You know
my brother calling in. Yo, hold on 1 second. I see you, Sean. Hold on. Yo. I'm gonna call this nigga back. Yo, what's good, bro? You live on air, man.
What's good with you? I'm on.
Yeah, you live on air.
Yo, bruh, you talking that shit right now. You talking about dementia. You know that's what I'm going through right now.
Yeah, I know, bro. I was just about to bring you up. Yo, I'm glad you called in.
Yeah, no doubt, bruh. That shit is super tough, man. Mental health is just not people that are crazy. You know what I'm saying? Mental health has to do with people that their brains is not working the way that they worked before.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, bruh, that shit's tough, man.
Yeah, it's tough, man. And shout out to your family, man. And shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you for holding it down, yo, for taking care of your peoples, man. Like, yo, like, this my brother, man. Like, this my man since I was like 11 years old, man. This was the best man at my wedding. My brother Sean, yo, this my guy. And shout out to your parents, bro.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. You know what it is.
Yeah, shout out
They
to your
doing
parents,
good.
bro. Yeah, shout out to the family, man. What's good with you though, man?
Bro, come on, man. Maintaining.
Yo,
doing good.
Yeah, listen. Like, so how you feel about Jeezy getting divorced from a little Asian chick?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah.
She got to go, bro. She's not making no sense. She's not making no sense. She got to go. That nigga doing better anyways. You know what I'm saying? It is.
You can't ban the snowman, bitch. Like, who the fuck you think this is, man? Like, like, yo, you seen the video? It was a picture of Jeezy eating like a sesame cucumber salad, bro, on Facebook, and somebody was like, "This was it right here." Like the moment he just, hey, bro, that shit had me in tears, bro. But like, yo. Only thing like with that situation I kind of assumed was it was different different family values. You gotta think. You gotta. Granted, Jeezy from Atlanta, but Jeezy grew up a military kid. His father was in the military. He went all across the world as a kid. So like, I don't know, like that snowman persona. That's an act, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, like all that. It's an act. Made some good music. You know what I'm saying? But that's just an act. But
from my understanding, I heard that she said on The View before that she would never marry a black man.
she did say that. She did say that. She said she'd marry a white man and have dark meat on the side.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
That's exactly what she said. That's
yeah,
exactly.
but I heard she said something crazy like that. You know, I don't know, man. These people that be having all this money and everything, they don't have to make it work.
True. That's true. That's very true.
They ain't got to make it work. You know what I'm saying? They got enough money. This shit ain't what I want right now. I'm out.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Very true, bro. I think, I don't know. Jeezy gonna go to Magic City or something, do a concert, and I mean, he Jeezy, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cool, man. Like,
I don't know. From my understanding, he just dropped a book too. So
That's what's
I
up.
think that after he dropped the book, shit wasn't working too well for them no more.
Okay.
Maybe he said something that she ain't like.
Yo, you know what it is? Yo, her family's really Asian. That's what it is. Yo, and I will say this, like, from someone who dated a woman with family with a foreign culture, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Your family be assholes, yo. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody with that bullshit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what it be. And they got a child together. So I'm assuming, yo, when I seen it, I was like, yo, I almost guarantee it's family values. They're not on the same page with that. You know what I'm saying? They come to their kid and blah, blah, blah. And that's what's being reported. But
yeah,
I can almost guarantee her family's overbearing. Because I hate to say it like that, yo, but they're Asian. You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas is controlling, bro. You know what I mean? Like, on some real shit.
Yeah, word.
They're controlling. Yeah, like, I could see that. Like,
hey, Jerome.
Yo.
Before you get off the phone with me, this nigga really was grounded for a year. That nigga really was grounded for a year. That's real shit. I remember that nigga. Miss Danielle was not playing.
Yeah, bro.
It's a real story.
That's a true story.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. I love you, bro.
All right, I love you too, man. Keep it up.
All right, man. I'll holler at you.
All right, peace.
You had to make the confirmation.
Oh, man. Yo, this was dope, man. Yo, I'm glad, my man called right on time. Yo, we'll play another joint before we get out of here. Yo, we're going to do Suttle. We're going to do, I'm not going to make a schedule, yo, because I like the randomness. I don't want to, like, just keep it like, oh, we're going to do this week. We're going to do that week. You know what I mean? Like, we'll book it and then just kind of, you know what I mean?
Come out better like that.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, we're going to catch y'all off guard.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, man. But nah, yo, I like this, man. I like this, bro. This is gonna grow. So this is the first run for Suttle Thoughts. And shout out, it's a go-go band out of DC, legendary band Suttle Thoughts. Shout out to them, yo. But I thought the title was appropriate. You know what I mean? Like, just for people to vent, just for us to discuss it, have a conversation and discuss this. But
for sure, yeah. I forgot we was on here to vent. I was venting a little bit.
Yeah, nah, go ahead.
Nah, I definitely was.
Yeah, nah, it's all good. Like, that's what it's for, though, bro. That's why we here. That's what it's for, yo. You know what I mean?
Y'all ever had a panic attack? Real quick.
I think I did.
I think I did too. Like, I think I did too, yo. Like, when I was getting divorced, I thought I was having a heart attack at one point in time, but I was having heart palpitations. And like, they looked at me like I was stupid, because they was like, yo, I'm super in shape. They was like, man, like, get your stupid in shape ass the fuck. like, I was on the EKG and everything, bro. They was just like, yo, you whatever stressful situation you gotta get out of that. So, yo, that's when I moved out. That's when I moved out the crib.
I'm gonna tell you about it. Yeah. I'll tell you about mine. I'll tell y'all about mine's off air.
Yeah, like I thought
Mine was
But
one before.
I don't know if it exactly was that though. But I'm just describe it
Yeah,
off air.
I got you.
I'm gonna keep
I
mine
got you.
short. I woke up and I just felt like I couldn't breathe. I was just, shit was, I went up, I went in the living room. I was like, yo, if I die, I'm gonna die out here. Somebody gonna
So
see me.
is the
Somebody gonna
panic?
walk on me.
Do you have like a shortness of breath? Like you feel like you can't breathe, or like
I got up and I felt like I could barely breathe. Took all my clothes off, I'm sweating. You know what I'm saying? That didn't work.
Yeah, I think that's probably is. That sound like a panic attack though. That sound like it.
that's a whole nother show, man. Panic
Yeah, that's a whole nother
attacks.
show. Yo, see, I mean, yo.
Yo,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Yeah, I like this, man. I like this. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna play that joint too. Yeah, I like this, man. We're gonna get everybody handles out before we get out of here. Yo, this is a dope show. Once again, big shout out to everybody tuned in. Share this show, hit the like button, come in, please. Make sure you subscribe. And as always, yo, your host, none other Rona Plug, Cat Knock the Muscle _43 on IG. It is Melvinaire _podcast on IG, _Melvinaire on Twitter. For bookings and inquiries, it's melvinairemedia@gmail.com. Melvinaire Podcast on TikTok as well, which it has not been updating forever. I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna pay somebody to get on it. And yeah, just stay tuned, yo. Just more dope shows, more dope concepts, more authenticity, and more genuine content, man. You know what I mean? Like, I think we one of the realest, bro. We one of the realest. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, ain't nobody, nobody could tell me anything different, bro. We one of the realest. You know what I'm saying? We one of the realest podcasts in the game. You know what I mean? And big shout out to y'all, yo. But go ahead, Billy Ray.
Billy Ray Valentine, Brickyard, Philadelphia. Sorry for my lateness. Facebook, Billy Ray Valentine. Instagram, Billy Ray Valentine _B1. Instagram, Twitter or X, whatever it is. I think it's Deprogram78. That's it.
Sean, find me here.
Sean Dawn, you find me here. Big shout out to Doggy Diamonds.
Yo, shout out Doggy, man.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the bro, man. Shout out to legend Doggy Diamonds, man. Got something coming for y'all too.
Absolutely.
Got something coming for y'all, man. Just be on the lookout for that, bro. Like, only here, bro. Only here. Yo, I appreciate everybody, yo. It's another dope show. Got another dope show for y'all lined up next week. Just be on the lookout for that. Till then, we're gonna close out with the bro Doc James smoking on my X pack. And yo, big shout out Digital Impact Studios, man. We in the building. And yo, that's it.
If you gotta choose between me and a Rolodex of niggas, choose them, cause you must wanna roll a dick up in you. Obviously lost your brain when you gave brain to them niggas. Should've known you was iffy, you claimed the fame was fucking niggas. You was actually cool until you showed your true self to niggas. Responsibilities out of whack, like your balance after you got clapped by all them niggas. Should called you appetizer, got passed around by all them niggas. Seen red flags more than Pyrus in California. Nigga, I can't wife you. I mean, I like you, but it ain't that type of like, boo. Consider you my mans, I ain't gon' pipe you. Feelings was mutual, but now you want me to one-night you? You want the dick, but don't know the predicament that leaves our friendship so bent as you bent. Head over heels, squirting out your constant. Feeling towards me, screaming out God, you might as well give him the glory. I ain't smoking on my X-Pack, my old girl done did me good. I can't find another one that matches in my neighborhood. They claim to be tips, but ain't got cars, so they really an 8. Focused on likes instead of self-love, priorities in the wrong place. Who she really here for? So honestly,
this is hard.
Really a fool.
It's hard, bro.
Life looking strange, don't wanna do this no more. Fuck it.
Yo, that's really hard, bro.
That was fire. I didn't expect that. That was hard.
Hard, bro. Hard, bro. Shout out Doc James, bro. I got hit him up, yo. We're gonna get him up here, man. But yo, till next week, yo, dope show, fellas. I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out the team, yo. It's the Melvinaire Podcast, man. Yo, everybody be safe, man. Peace, love, salute.